motivation, you know what I'm saying,
Right,
for
right.
people.
Got
Yeah.
it. And then maybe some people, my audience, my fans will come and be a part of it.
And support you and
Right.
you on your journey and you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Greetings and thank you so much for tuning in to the Barbara Dean Franklin Show, Real Talk, Real People. I am your host, Barbara Dean Franklin, and today I have the awesome pleasure of sitting with my girlfriend, dance instructor, fitness guru extraordinaire, Patty Dukes Jordan.
Thank you so much for
How are
having me.
you?
I'm wonderful. I'm
That's
glad to
good.
be
I
here.
am so excited about having Patty on the show with me today. We're going to try and do something a little different. I'm going to talk to Patty about her passion, why it is that she does what she does, how she got started,
Hmm.
and then probably at the end, like 2 minutes, if she wants me to dance with her, it's only going to be 2 minutes, minute and a half. I'm going to let her get up and do some demonstration
Absolutely.
about what you do. So Patty,
Yes.
tell me, how long have you been dancing? I know you probably
Oh,
was,
wow.
as a little kid, but
Yes.
when did the passion become a professional thing for you?
Um, it's really having great people in your life and just pushing you.
Hmm.
I started dancing at a very young age,
Okay.
3.
Okay.
My mother was an artist and
Hmm.
really into cultural things as far as dance and music, so she pushed me in that endeavor.
Okay.
And just being in a community, I started as a young teenager, like 13, 14, in the summer arts program in Detroit,
Okay.
which was ran by Kim Weston.
Hmm.
And working with people like Greg Curry, Lisa McCaw, Clifford Fierce, it just encouraged me and pushed me to be able to know that it's bigger than just this local aspect of
Right.
dancing.
Okay.
And they just opened my eyes to so much and to so many different people.
Hmm.
And I saw that there's great opportunity in this.
Okay.
And then I've had the opportunity to dance professionally
All right.
for local artists, for national artists, for
Okay.
international artists, and I've traveled. And I loved it. I just loved it.
Well, I've taken dance classes with you,
Yes.
and you are definitely doing your thing.
Thank you.
That is where you belong when you are giving your dance classes. You're in your element. That is your place. You own the place.
Yeah.
And then you make people feel so comfortable that they can do anything. Your class is all, different ages,
Mhm.
sizes,
Mhm.
and I
Mhm.
mean, we had such a good time, and you make everybody feel like they can accomplish.
Because they
And
can.
that's what you say. So,
No,
so
no,
yeah,
they
no, you
can't.
can't.
Dance, I believe dance is the fountain of youth.
Okay.
And we have to move. So many people, children,
Hmm.
adults, so many people are stuck with not moving.
Right.
And even when we go to the gym, we have our machines and we're doing that. And all of that is wonderful.
Okay.
But when we tap into ourselves
Hmm.
and we learn how to mentally connect with our bodies
Right.
and learn how to move.
Right.
And unfortunately, a lot of times when so many people, unfortunately, a lot of church people,
Hmm.
we lose that sense of movement
Okay.
because we see it in a negative way.
Okay.
But once we really understand who we are
Right.
as women
Right.
and learn how to understand our bodies,
Right.
then it really makes it easier because it creates a different element.
Right. I truly agree with you. I think that dancing somehow gives you joy. When
Yes.
I'm dancing, even if I'm by myself or if I'm out someplace, I can lose myself in that
Absolutely.
dance, no
Absolutely.
matter what is going on with me in that particular moment.
Absolutely.
Dancing just does something to me that I can just let go of everything and put it in that step. If I'm stepping on the devil or
That's
whatever
right.
that
That's
issue
right.
is,
That's
I
right.
can really be free in that dance.
That's right.
So as you are doing your classes and where does your inspiration come from, because you have to pull your audience in.
Absolutely.
What do you do to motivate yourself to do that?
I remember the compliments and people used to give me.
Okay.
And so many people used to always say, oh, I wish I could move like that. But you can.
Right.
Maybe not the way I do exactly.
Exactly.
But people can move. And when Zumba was the class that you came to
Right.
one of my Zumba classes.
Yes.
And when I first saw Zumba on television, I was like, oh, it looks fun. It's a dance fitness program.
Right.
And, you know, you have so many people that want to work out, that want to do this, they want the shortcuts, they want that.
Right.
And I said, I think I can do that.
All right.
So I went and I took the certification October of 2010, and I sat on it. I didn't
Okay.
do anything with it.
All right.
But I still continued to dance, but it wasn't in the element of where I was teaching a dance fitness program.
All right.
So when I just kind of sat back and remembered how people were inspired by just watching me, I wanted to push them a little bit further.
Right.
So then I kicked into it and I started teaching my classes of August of last year.
Okay.
And it's about the motivation, because you can do it.
Right.
You do it on your own level. You just got to push past that barrier of this is where I am, but you have to push and you have to motivate.
Right.
And when you get a little bit further, then it's up to me to just draw it out of you a little more. And when
Exactly.
people like Barbara standing in the back of the class, like, is it cool down time yet? No, it's not. We got to push.
And
And
it
then you
is.
feel better.
You do.
You feel better.
You do.
And that inspires me. It inspires me to see you reaching beyond that barrier.
Right. And it's a good feeling, like at the end of the day, when the class is over and the music stopped, to know that you didn't give up. You know, you continued on with it.
Absolutely.
And you look at people and, you know, everybody is standing there together and we're embracing one another and
Absolutely.
clapping because it was a
Absolutely.
good class.
Absolutely.
And I just truly enjoyed that. So where are you teaching now? So if somebody wanted to come and do a class with you right now, how, you know, give us your schedule. Give me a rundown of what you're doing.
Well, right now I teach Zumba fitness, and I also teach Bokwa. Bokwa is a new fitness program.
Right.
And I'll talk to you a little, we'll get into that a little later.
It's about the C, right?
It's about drawing and erasing letter and number patterns and
Okay.
signature moves on the ground.
All right.
Real good,
Okay.
real intense.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
wanna
wait to
talk
have you
about
come
that.
out and, you know, give you a taster, because she's never had Bokwa
Okay,
before.
never.
But it's straight cardio. You're going to love it. Mondays and Wednesdays, I am at the Lafayette Loft, the House of Bastet,
Okay.
which is located downtown Detroit, 6 o'clock. That's a Zumba class.
Do you have the address there?
I do. It's
Okay.
1301 West Lafayette,
All right.
Suite 111.
Okay.
Yes, and it's at the House of Bastet, and we do everything there. We do belly dance.
Right.
We do core allure,
Okay.
which targets just the core area. We do pole fitness,
All right.
which is upper body strength, and it's
Okay.
really a fitness program.
Exactly.
So let's think fitness.
Exactly.
Pole fitness.
I got you. I got you.
We do Zumba, we do Bokwa, and we also have youth classes.
All right.
Yes, on weekends. So, you know, we get the young people going. That's what we
What
do.
is the age requirement for the youth class? You know.
13 and under.
Okay. All right.
And we have some classes for 14 to 17.
Okay.
We teach modeling. We teach African dance. We teach ballet.
Wow.
We just want to cultivate the young person and women.
Right.
We teach feminine empowerment
All
and
right.
let you know it's okay to be a woman, and to let you
Exactly.
know it's okay to be a girl, and that you empower all these things.
Wow.
But you have to learn how to use them.
And that's really great, you know, because I have the Women in Power Crossing Path,
There
my
you go.
501c3,
There you
and
go.
that's what I want to do is inspire, encourage, and motivate our young girls,
Yes.
so they can grow up to know who they are,
Exactly.
and whose they are, and they could just take their power back and not. You know, the power is not outside of you.
It's been
You
distorted.
carry it.
It's been distorted.
It
been
really
distorted.
has. It has. So I really thank you for that. And then we're going to hook up, because I would like to see it go to another level. I would like to go to some of the shelters
Absolutely.
where some of the women are, you know, in homeless
Absolutely.
shelters or in places where you can take that joy into them. I think it would just do so much for them. So
And
we'll,
it's not even so much about me taking it into them. My job is to pull it out of them.
Okay.
Because it's in there.
well, you said something right there.
It's
See?
in there. They just need it.
And that's exactly
Yeah.
where it starts. It starts within.
Absolutely.
You don't look for things on the outside of
Absolutely.
you. Okay, so now let's talk just a little bit about Bokwa. Tell me tell me, I mean, because I did, you know, when I saw that you had put up something that you were doing it, you know, and then I Googled and saw a little demonstration, you know, and so, you know, Brother Man is making a C.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
how am I gonna make a C and that's gonna help me?
Okay. So what BOQA is? First, let me finish giving you the schedule.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So Mondays and Wednesdays, House of Best at 6 o'clock is Zumba.
Okay.
After Zumba on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock, we have a BOQA class.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about BOQA.
Okay.
Tuesdays at Detroit's Eastern Market, shed number 3, there's a free Zumba class.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Tuesdays at what time?
At 1 o'clock, from 1 to 2.
Okay.
Now, it's complimentary. Anyone can come. You walk up, you take the class. You can leave a donation if you feel. But this is something that the community is offering, and that's why I am the instructor of that class. So we'd love to have you come down to the Eastern Market and then get your fruit and your vegetables and enjoy the farmers market. So, yeah, we want people to come down into the city and enjoy that.
All right.
And then Saturday mornings at 9:30, I'm at Burt's Eastern Market.
Okay.
So you can come down there and get your Zumba on then.
No, that's right. And some ribs. Go ahead.
You would not have ribs after the Zumba class.
I'm just trying to keep it real.
I know,
real
I know.
Talk,
Please do.
real people.
Please do.
Okay.
Please keep it real.
Yeah.
So you come and you make sure you take 3 classes a week because you know you're going to have them
Most
ribs on Saturday.
Most definitely, right.
So what BOQA is it's a new fitness program. And Paul Mavi is the creator of BOQA Fitness.
All right.
And it is an amazing program. Everyday people just literally drawing letter and number patterns and some signature moves on the ground and erasing them.
Okay.
Now the class, and you did Google it.
Right. Now make sure that you explain to people when you say drawing numbers
So
and
we're
letters.
not doing this.
Exactly.
We're not
with
doing
chalk
that.
or anything,
no,
right?
we're literally
moving your feet.
moving your body, moving your body.
Exactly.
And we have instructors that teach, and you have to come. She's gonna come and she's gonna take a class so we can like visually show you exactly what BOQA is. But anybody in one class can take it and can enjoy it.
Okay.
Children, adults, fitness enthusiasts, everyone can work in the same class because it levels. We start at a basic level and then we grow and we add different movements and we add different intensities to it.
Okay.
But it's cardio at its best.
Okay. And what's important about the movement of the body? You know, why is it so important that, you know, you talked about the endorphins, how it gives you energy, it makes you feel better.
Yes.
Okay.
Moving the body, if you don't use it,
you lose it.
You lose it. I mean, and it's just that simple. We can't, I'm not a believer in so much medication and so much, I mean, if you have to do some things, then clearly you have to.
Right.
But why not take an initiative to take care of yourself before it even gets to that point?
Yeah.
And then once it does get to that point, let's try to reverse some things.
Wow.
So you have to move your body.
I truly agree with you. My mother is 81 years old. She suffered 4 strokes, and I tell her this every day. Her right side is, you know, somewhat immobile, but she has movement. She's very strong. You know, she can pull me. But she favors this arm and just always, you know, carries it like this. And I said, Mom, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And over time, you know, you have to bend that arm out. So I totally agree with you. And this is what I'm telling her. Yesterday I did her hair and put on some pink earbuds and I put her in the mirror. I said, I want to reintroduce you to yourself.
Absolutely.
I need you to move. If you lift your leg, Mom, if you do. So I totally agree with you. Even with me, you know, I'm busy, I'm running, I'm taking care of Mom, you know, I'm trying to do so many things. And some days I'm just so tired. Although I'm moving my body all the time, I need to take some time out for me. I need to do something that will energize me so I can go more, give more, do more.
You know, so,
yes, I do. I really do. I worked out with the guy that I had on, you know, the personal trainer. I went and worked out with him. Lord, have mercy. So, you know, I'm committed again because I'm going to find my niche. I'm going to find out what it is that I love to do, so I will do it all the time. You know, it'll be something personal just for me. And I love to dance, you know.
And it'll be your place of release.
Exactly.
It'll be your place of release. We have Bell Aerobics parties, one Friday of every month. At the House of Bastet, and we usually do like themed parties.
All right.
And we come and they're from 7 to 11 on Friday nights, and you leave everything at the door.
All right.
And you come and you can dress up and you can do what you please, and we have different themes, like I said, And it's where you come and you let your inner girl out.
All right.
And we just dance for hours.
Okay.
And we just fellowship for hours.
All right.
And we motivate and we encourage each
other
other for those hours.
That's great.
And it's no hang-ups. We're not, ridiculing.
Exactly.
It's no judgment. It's no nothing. You just come and be a girl.
That's what we
and
need.
enjoy the company of the sister circle.
All right.
Absolutely.
That is great. I had a friend that worked with me at the Detroit Billing Center. I'm always talking about my old job at AT&T. I worked there for 36 years,
Yeah.
so
It's a part of
they
who
are
you
very
are.
part
Yeah,
much
yeah.
of my life. And her name was Ernestine Delks. And Ernestine was a big girl,
Okay.
And she took belly dancing classes. And she became a little girl. And I'm thinking, like, how does belly dancing, so what muscles are you moving?
That's that core.
Okay.
That's that core.
Okay.
That's that core.
All right.
And unfortunately, again, so many people think it's so sensual and just sexual and not a good thing, to where we have to literally break it down.
Okay.
And we have great instructors
All right.
that teach you the history behind it and all of that. It's because you need to be educated on so many things
Right.
that we've been so misinformed on.
Okay.
But it's that core, and it's those hips, and it's isolating movements.
Okay.
We have to learn how to be connected with our bodies, to where when we need our hips to move, that everything else isn't moving, that it's just that hip muscle.
Okay,
And it's
okay,
just our hips, and it's
okay.
that core, and it works all of that, and
Right,
it cinches it.
right.
But it will cinch you right on down and get you together.
Just like we were sitting here, you were like, act as if you're holding an apple in the
Gotta
back
get
of your...
that suck, tuck, and thrust.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And it makes a difference.
It makes a difference.
It really
in
does.
your
Something so
posture,
simple.
And it's something so simple. And these are things that we teach in our dance classes, in our
Okay.
dance fitness classes
Okay.
when you come in, because these are things that you can carry with you
Everywhere.
day.
Right. And it helps not just about your dance, but you want to have a perfect posture, because I think about when I'm at the grocery store and just pushing a buggy and the pain that's down in my lower back, when I'm walking, or the proper way to drop down and pick up something.
Absolutely.
So different things like that. So
prevent injury.
yeah,
Yes.
you touch on all of that as you're
Yes.
dancing and
Yes.
going around in your class.
Yes.
I really again enjoy just your enthusiasm, and but the only thing that I didn't get with is your cool down to Tina Turner. That I'm like, really? Is that really a cool down, or is
Well, it's pretty much the preparation for the cool down. So
Okay.
it's to let you know that this is the last song, but let's shoot it up right here, right quick before we go. So
Yes,
you gotta give you a
okay.
little something to take with you. Now, in regards even to your mom, there is a program that Zumba offers called Zumba Gold.
Okay.
And I am a Zumba Gold instructor.
All right.
And it's specifically catered to people who can't keep up with Zumba.
All right.
So Zumba Gold is for people with some type of disability, someone who's recovering from something,
Okay.
pregnant women,
Okay.
just whoever cannot keep up with Zumba. Zumba Gold is the program package for them.
Okay.
So in your mother's case, people in wheelchairs or whatever, we can work with their range of motion just to get
Right.
them moving. It's music that's appropriate for them that she can
Okay.
relate to.
Okay.
So maybe if it's not something, if today's music, maybe we'll touch back and maybe her era.
Otis Redding and stuff like that.
Something that she
Okay.
can get with. And it does, again, it sparks those endorphins
Right.
and it'll get her going, and she'll look forward to that.
And it's really funny because the other day, somebody told me that music, really kind of helps the elderly. So I put on the music station on UVerse, and I had the Isley Brothers was on Pop That Thing. And after she was walking on her walker, and I caught her on the video, I was like, dance, mama. She was moving. I said, oh, you twerking. I have that on Facebook where I put it up.
goodness.
But I just really noticed that, sometimes she's just like, I'm not sure if she's really there with me or not. But when she heard that music, I could see her looking out of the window. I could see her remembering,
Yes.
just that era, just that
Yes.
time,
Yes.
she can't snap her finger, but, she was patting her
Yes.
hand.
Yes.
So, that is something I'm definitely going to
Yes.
take you up on, because her caregiver quit, so she's with me now,
Okay.
almost full time, except the weekends my sister will get her, and I'm looking looking, and I had said that I want to do things that help me to be proactive with my mom. You know, I believe that she has years to live, but she won't do anything if we don't make her, you know, find something that she can do, you know.
She has to have something that connects to her.
Exactly.
That connects to her.
Exactly.
And even like, I don't know if you remember Roz. I have a student in my Zumba class. Her name is Roz. Roz just turned 62, I believe. 62, 63. Gets it. We have to like tone her down at the end of Zumba. Roz this is it. This is it. And she one more.
I know,
because
that's right.
she loves it. And she comes there, and we another student came to the class that knew her from another program or somewhere else that she was. And they couldn't believe it was her because she was so energetic and she just was so enthusiastic. And because that fit her, and that's where she belongs, and she loves it.
That's good.
And she loves it.
That's good.
We have a 60, there's another lady, her name is Adele. Adele is in her early 60s too. She just became a Boqua fitness instructor.
Wow.
And we have to tell her, Adele, do not kick your leg up so high because it's not time. But she moves, and they need that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something. I have a girlfriend, Sheila Williams, that's in Alabama, who just became a fitness. She took the cert class and fixed her like screen room in her home to give classes. So I know for a fact that dancing is the entryway to peace and to happiness, you know, and to a joy. So I'm definitely, you know, after we do this show together, definitely going to be spending more time with you. We're able to come out to your location and watch a show with you, and you want me to participate in the dance class. That's going to be a comedy. You know, we might be able to sell it on DVD or something, you know, but I'm committed. You know, again, I want to find my niche. I want to get in, do something that I enjoy doing. Belly dancing, I think I would really, you know, I think I would really like that. I think I would really like that for the, you know, the exercise purpose of it. I'm watching myself as I'm sitting here. I'm still trying to get that apple in my back, you know, because I'm conscious of it as I watch you sit here, you know. So, so it's going to be a great thing. So tell me, somebody out there who maybe does not have a lot of movement, maybe they're feeling a little down about themselves. How do you encourage people to get up and move, right, wherever they are, right? You know, just take a step.
And it's really about you. If you really just decide in yourself that you really want to do this, because sometimes everybody around us, unfortunately we get into a place sometimes where people have just kind of dispersed themselves from us. But if you find yourself in that spot, you have to be the one, if you don't have a friend, to just come and grab you. Because sometimes you do have a real friend in your life that will say, come go with me. And you just have to go. But if you find yourself in that spot sometimes, just get up and go. Make sure you're in a facility or with people where you may not even have to say anything. Because unfortunately, we go to some places and people are just blank, or they don't have that in them to say, I see something in you, or I see something there. Come here, let me love on you. And it got to be an environment where somebody is going to love on you as an individual. We don't have to be the same. We don't have to believe the same. We don't have to think the same. But when somebody is hurting, it's for me to say, and I don't want to know your business. Come on, come go with me. Stand here and let's do it. Let's move. Let's this. And it does something to them. And even in my class, we have so many wonderful students that come to the class to where they motivate and they push
each other.
And we don't do that competition. We don't do that. This is my spot. We don't do no. We don't work like that. But it's amazing.
Listen, tell me about that. Tell me about that. What is that?
So this is a coin scarf. And we're going to have Miss Barbara to adorn her hips with this coin scarf while we get ready to do our presentation. It's not going to be just a little small demo. And I just want you to shake it, because when you hear it, Because when you put these coin scarves on in my class, I need to hear it.
Right, exactly.
So that means I need to make sure when if somebody got on the scarf and I don't hear it, that's the problem.
They're not doing something right.
That means I need you to shake it a little more. It doesn't need to be perfect, absolutely not. Okay. But I do need you because it helps you.
Right.
It helps you. Okay. It gets you going. It's like, okay, I need to get it. I need to get it. Right. So you need to roll a little more or something. So we're gonna adorn you with this hip scarf here, and we're gonna get ready to go out and do a couple of steps, something easy, and we want your audience just to watch you, and we're going to have another young lady to step up with us, and we're just going to do a couple of moves, not anything too much, and then we'll end in a simple little cool down, that kind of thing. I will say something. Let me share this with you. I had a student to come to my class, and she was just really coming to support, and she could not finish the whole 30-minute class, and she would come and sit in a chair. And we literally kept a chair for her for when she come to class. And I would notice, and I would tell my husband, who's my right hand, take the chair. So where's my chair? You don't need, so she just stand around, but she'll get back in it. And the intervals of her sitting out became shorter and shorter. And so one day I had a class, and she came, and nobody was there. And it was just me and her. And I said, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to have a class. And she completed the entire 30 minutes, the entire class, without sitting, without stopping. Was it at full throttle? Absolutely not. But she finished the entire class.
That's important.
That means so much to me to watch her make that goal. So when you come to class, it's not necessarily that you got to keep up. You have to do things at your own pace. My suggestion is just move. Dance and fitness is the fountain of youth. You have to move.
Most definitely. Well, one thing that I definitely know is that anybody who comes to your class and interacts with you will feel as if they're on top of the world, that they can do anything. I don't care if they don't have a beat, you know, they keep up with you because the way you give it to them, you know, will help them. You know, you explain it so well. You know, you think you're Fred Astaire and Ginger Roger by the time you finish that.
Thank you.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end my show the way that I always do. First, I want to just thank you. And before I close with you, I want to make sure that there's nothing else that you need to share. You talked about the 31st.
Yes, the 31st is House of Bastet's 6-year anniversary. And we will be having a bell aerobics party all day long, a health and fitness expo. So come by, get some information on health, on fitness. Come take some demo classes. It's from 1 to 6 p.m. on the 31st. Also the 31st is Arts, Beats, and Eats at in Royal Oak. A bunch of Zumba instructors will be there, and we'll be there starting at 11 a.m. So come take some Zumba classes there. We have something coming up soon. The Detroit Zumba crew will be doing something in the Detroit area. So if you can go to my Facebook page at Patty Dukes Jordan, one word, Patty Dukes with the I. I'll keep you guys posted, or you can check out my page at The Press Dance and Fitness on Facebook as well. And I have scheduled at pattydukesjordan.zumba.com, and you can also check out my schedule there, or houseofbastet.com.
All right. What is your cell phone number if people want to call you? 313-283-4995, or you can email me at presstodance2@gmail.com. Okay. So to the people who watch the show every week, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to end the show as I always do, telling you from my beating heart to your beating heart, I love you. You understand? Okay. So you can take it around there.